Tom, let us begin with you. What are we seeing this morning from inside Damascus?
Well, we're still seeing scenes of jubilation, of elation, of Syrians celebrating the fall of the Assad regime. We've seen scenes of relief and joy as prisoners have been broken out of the regime's prisons. But underneath all that, there is this question, this uncertainty about what comes next. You know, we've heard reports about different militias, one Kurdish, one Turkish-backed, squaring off in northern Syria. So there are these questions still about whether these deep divisions in the country, you know, can they be healed under this, you know, new regime, however it turns out. We did hear today from a representative of the International Committee of the Red Cross in Syria talking about, you know, these concerns. Here's some of what he had to say.
The situation in Syria was already extremely dire in humanitarian terms. So there is a lot of uncertainty about what's coming next. Here in Damascus, there is a certain normalcy or return to the calm that happened since yesterday, which was quite a hectic day. But a lot of questions are remaining among the population.
So a lot of questions remaining among the population. We have been hearing some messages of assurance coming. Well, first, the Syrian Central Bank said today, trying to assure people their deposits in banks are safe, saying that banks, commercial banks, they'll try to open tomorrow. Hearing as well from the opposition groups that are, you know, have upended the Assad regime, saying that a new government is going to get to work immediately, not saying who's going to head that government, though. So people in Syria keeping a close watch on things, Syria's neighbors as well, keeping a close eye on what comes next.
One of those neighbors, Israel, of course, and you're in Jerusalem as you report live for us. It's an opportunity perhaps for Israel, but also it's acknowledging the security concerns. We're already seeing some action and focus on that demilitarized buffer zone, Tom. What is the view from Israel and from the Netanyahu government?
Well, Israel is regarding this whole situation with real caution. You know, Israel is continuing, or has been continuing, to bomb targets inside Syria, going after ammunition depots, arms outlets, things like that. We heard from Israel's foreign minister today, that's Golan Heights, about the kind of targets that Israel's going after. Here's some of what he had to say.
The only interest we have is the security of Israel and its citizens. That's why we attacked strategic weapon systems, like, for example, remaining of chemical weapons or long-range missiles and rockets, in order that they will not fall in the hands of extremists.
So that was Golan Heights, that was Israel's foreign minister, talking about how Israel's trying to destroy any weapons left over from the regime before they can fall into the hands of someone who might use them against Israel. Now, Israel has also moved into that buffer zone between Israel and Syria. It's gone beyond that as well and gone into Syrian territory. That's in the Golan Heights. That's causing some friction between Israel and its neighbors, because the Golan Heights are still recognized by the UN as Syrian territory occupied by Israel. And we saw a statement from Egypt today saying it condemns what it calls the further occupation of Syria by Israel.
Tom, thank you very much.